Evening folks, welcome back to the channel. How are you all doing? I hope you're having a fun day, whatever it is you're doing, and you're having a great start to 2024. So this video, I've already done the best movies of 2023. Unfortunately, we had loads of films out in 2023 and not all of them exceeded our expectations. So in this video, I'm going to do a list of the worst movies of 2023. My top 10. Now this is not a dig at anybody, so if your favourite film is on this list and you enjoyed it and it was your favourite film, I applaud you for it and I celebrate that with you. Unfortunately, some of these films that are on the list didn't work for me, and as we know, all movies are subject to opinion. This is my opinion. So yeah, if you've got a list of your worst movies of the year, leave them in the comment section down below. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel and help this channel grow. We very appreciate it. Excuse me. Right, number 10 is Plane, starring Gerard Butler. Now, I tried to get into this film, and unfortunately I couldn't. I watched it right through to the end, and I was bored. The action was good, but that's all it was. So that's my number 10. Normally I do like Gerard Butler. My favourite film with Gerard Butler is Law Abiding Citizen. Everything else is just like what he did in the previous film, like the Olympics Has Fallen and other things. The only other good film that he was ever in was that 300. So number 10 is Plane. Number 9, which is no surprise, it's a comic book film, and this one is Blue Beetle. This film, Blue Beetle, I don't think anybody asked for it, but they put it out anyway. But it wasn't that good. I think again, we're coming to the end of the year of what was the DCEU, and they just put it out just to see what it did, which again confused me because they got rid of one for showing write-off, and if I remember rightly, this one didn't make too much money. So that's my number 9, Blue Beetle. Number 8, and this bored the hell out of me. I'm sorry, if you enjoyed this film, more power to you. And it was Cat Person. What can I say about this film? I was bored to shit with this. Absolutely bored. I don't know why I watched it. I went in to watch it and I couldn't be bothered for it. When you're in a film and you're bored, you start playing with your watch. You shouldn't play with your phone and don't it, or start reading crap on the walls, staring at the fire exit. You know the film is bad. So that's my number 8. Number 7 is the first of whatever, and it's The Little Mermaid. Now, I'm not a big fan of the cartoon version either, but I have seen this and it wasn't all that good. Now, I'm not digging at the characters, it's just that this film didn't work for me. I went with people who watch it, they seem to enjoy it. Unfortunately, it didn't work for me. So, number 7 is A Little Mermaid. Number 6 for me, Shazam 2. Now again, another DCEU film. This film was okay in parts, but then it got really silly and it was just, again, didn't work for me. Number 5, Meg 2. Now I like Jason Statham as an actor, and I think with this one, he just did it for a paycheck. And we've all got bills to pay, and if you get offered a film to make a film with lots of money, to help pay your bills, you got to do it. But for me, the CGI in this was pretty bad. The acting was all over the place, and I didn't enjoy it. I'm sorry if you enjoyed it. More power to you if you enjoyed this film. Good on you. I celebrate it with you. Number 4. Now, I really wanted to like this film. I really did. Especially when a certain character was coming back after, about 30 years of playing it the previous time. And that is The Flash. The only good part of this film was Batman. Michael Keaton. The CGI in this film was appalling. The story was appalling. And I'm confused why this film went out with all the problems that Ezra Miller's had. Again, they put it out. This film was rushed. They had lots of delays, etc. So that's my number 4, The Flash. It's such a shame because I like Ezra Miller as The Flash, and I'm really looking forward to seeing Michael Keaton back as Batman. We got him back as Batman, and for me, that was the only highlight of this film. Number 3, I hate to put it in there, but it's Aquaman 2. Again, I think this film was the end of the old regime of Warner Brothers, the old DCEU. The CGI in this film was bad. As I said in my review, the whole film was boring, the dialogue was crap. I think this was just a bad day at the office for James Wan, because he directed the film. None of the jokes landed. The only positive thing about this film is the chemistry between Jason Momoa and Patrick Wilson. And when that's the only good thing about the film, you know the film's crap. So that's number 3, Aquaman. Number 2, Expendables 4. This movie was shit. I'm sorry. I enjoyed the first one where we got all the tough guys, Schwarzenegger, Stallone, Lundgren, everybody else like that in the film. The first one was great, but I think this one, it was just a paycheck for everybody to get these guys back on the screen. And some of them, it was great to see them back on screen, but I didn't like this film whatsoever. It didn't work for me. Again, if this film worked for you, I celebrate it, but my number 2 worst film of 2023, is Expendables 4. Now, not surprisingly, my number 1 worst film. Now, before we get to number 1, I wanted to add, again, please hit that like button and subscribe as we get to our number 1. The number 1 worst movie of 2023, and it's a Marvel one, and it is The Marvels. For me, again, this is another one that I really wanted to work out because I enjoy the MCU, I like the DCEU. I want both sides to do well. Unfortunately with this one, as we know, it did badly at the box office because there had 2 characters in there that nobody knew who existed. And if you try to get the audience to watch a movie and they don't know who these 2 characters are, they're not going to go and watch it. And the story was a bit off. The only good thing is that we got was a bit of X-Men at the end. Whether that'll mean anything going forward, we don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. So, guys, that's my top 10 worst films of 2023. Is your list the same as mine? Let us know in the comment section below. Please hit that like button and subscribe. Please look out for more of my videos. My next video will be coming up, my most anticipated movies for 2024. Obviously we've got another 12 months worth of films coming out. Loads of variety of films coming out, from horror, action, slasher. And we've got a few comic book movies coming from the Sony universe and other things like that. So let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Help this channel by growing by hitting that like button and subscribe. And until the next video, goodbye for now.